Are the Lakers about to make a bold move that could change the trajectory of their season? Rumors are swirling that a seasoned power forward with a reputation for toughness and defensive prowess might be joining the purple and gold. At 38, this veteran brings a wealth of experience, but also raises questions about his current impact on the court. With the playoffs just around the corner, could this addition be the strategic boost the Lakers need to solidify their front court? Stay tuned, because this is a development you won't want to miss. The Los Angeles Lakers are reportedly eyeing veteran forward P.J. Tucker as they navigate the buyout market to strengthen their front court. Now, at 38 years old, Tucker comes with a mix of excitement and skepticism. Yes, he has a rich history of defensive prowess, but can he still deliver the goods on a contending team like the Lakers? Recently waived by the Toronto Raptors, Tucker's stats from last season, averaging just 1.7 points and 2.7 rebounds in about 15 minutes a game, raised some eyebrows. However, the Lakers have been on a defensive tear since January 15th, and adding, Tucker might just be the kind of move that fits that mold. Now let's be real, Tucker is not your typical power forward. He's undersized and doesn't bring the rim protection that many teams covet. But what he does offer is toughness, versatility, and that veteran leadership that can be invaluable in high-pressure situations. Imagine him coming off the bench for 10 to 12 minutes, giving our stars a breather while still maintaining that defensive edge. It sounds appealing, doesn't it? But there's that nagging question. How much of an offensive threat can he be? Once a reliable corner three shooter, he's struggled to find that rhythm in recent years. If he can rediscover even a hint of that shooting ability, it would be a game-changer for the Lakers, who are looking for any spark from beyond the arc. But honestly, this is where I'm torn. Do we want to rely on a player who's been bouncing around the league and might be seeking a defined role on a contender? The Lakers are in a unique position right now, especially after bringing in Luka Doncic, which has reshaped their offensive identity. We're on the brink of the playoffs, and every move counts in our pursuit of another championship. With Tucker, it feels like a low-risk gamble. If he can provide solid minutes and hit a couple of open threes, he could be that little extra push we need. But I can't help but wonder if the Lakers should be looking for something more impactful. The front court could still use some reinforcement. And with Tucker's decline in production, it's hard not to think there might be better options out there. So, what's the bottom line? Signing Tucker could add depth and grit to the team, especially in specific matchups. But is that really going to be enough to navigate the treacherous waters of the playoffs? I want to hear from you, Lakers fans. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Is Tucker the spark we need, or should the front office keep their eyes peeled for a more significant upgrade? And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's get the conversation going. Should we embrace this potential signing or aim higher? Your thoughts could shape the discourse as we gear up for what promises to be an exhilarating playoff run. As we dive into the latest developments surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, I can't help but reflect on the recent trade saga involving Mark Williams. It was a shocker, right? Just when we thought we were gearing up for a solid run in the postseason, the Hornets pulled the rug out from under us. Trading Williams, a young center with immense potential, seemed like a gamble that could either pay off handsomely or haunt us down the road. And now, here we are, with the trade rescinded. I mean, come on. Failing Williams' physical assessment? It feels more like buyer's remorse than a legitimate concern. The Lakers have climbed to the number 2 spot in the Western Conference, and while that's fantastic news for us, you've got to wonder if we might have made a mistake letting him go. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, we've proven we can thrive without him, but on the other, the potential of a talent like Williams is hard to ignore. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate what this means for our future. The front office has shown they're willing to make bold moves, and while this one didn't pan out as planned, it sets a precedent for how we approach our roster. We're not just looking for immediate fixes. We're aiming to build a team that can contend for championships in the long run. And I have to say, it's exciting to see that kind of ambition. As fans, our hopes are tied to these decisions. We dream of Banner 18, and every roster move is a step toward that goal. The fact that we were in talks for a player like Williams indicates we're targeting young talent to complement our core. But let's not forget, the market is still out there, and there are teams like the Chicago Bulls, San Antonio Spurs, Toronto Raptors, and Washington Wizards that might be looking for a center. Each of these teams has its own set of needs, and while we might have missed out on Williams, it's clear there are options on the table. Look at the Bulls. They could really use a young big man with Vucevic aging. Or consider the Spurs with Wembanyama. It's a unique situation where Williams could thrive next to a talent like him. And that kind of synergy could have us all dreaming of future possibilities. And the Raptors? They've got their core locked in, but adding a center like Williams could really give them the edge they need. Then there's the Wizards, who are in a bit of a rebuilding stage. They might not see Williams as a starting center, but let's be real. His rebounding prowess would be a welcome addition to a team that's been struggling in that department. But enough about other teams. What does this mean for us? It's crucial to remember that every trade, every decision made by the front office is about the long-term vision. They're not just thinking about this season. They're thinking about how we can sustain success over the years. So, what do you think? Are we on the right path? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. This is where the real conversation happens, and I invite you to share your opinions down below. Are you hopeful about the direction the team is taking? Or do you feel we might be missing some opportunities? Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the conversation going and stay connected as we cheer on our Lakers. Together we can dream big and support our team through every twist and turn.